You guys, has anybody seen my frog?
Your frog. He is in that cooler, isn't he?
No, he's not. He must have jumped out.
Great. There's a frog loose in the clubhouse.
Not in the clubhouse, in the backyard. Come on, you guys, let's go find him.
Great. Frog's in the clubhouse. Frog's in Pharaoh's court. Frogs all over the backyard. What's next? Grasshoppers? I need to lie down. What a day.
It's everyone's favorite game show, The Price is Paid. And now here is your host, Beau Clark.
Thank you. Once again, welcome to The Price is Paid. With us today, we have 3 brand new contestants. Let me introduce you to 2 sisters who are the pride and joy of the Home and Garden Club of Galilee. Mary and Martha, come on down.
You did it!
Welcome, ladies. I understand that you 2 are running a catering business. Now, how is that going?
It would be fine if she would just help with the cooking every once in a while.
Look, I do my share. It's just sometimes I have to sit and think.
She sits while I work, and that's a partnership? Huh!
I also understand that people wait in hour-long lines just to taste your sweet rack of lamb.
Yes, we have plenty of clients. Just not enough workers.
Look, it takes a lot of skill to create a beautiful centerpiece, or decide on new flavors for the challah, or make a new sauce for the lamb. Somebody has to think of these things.
Sure.
I see. Well, I guess it takes all sorts of different personalities just to make a successful business. Thank you, ladies. Now let me introduce you to our 3rd contestant. He hates frogs and bugs. He hails from Egypt. Please welcome the Pharaoh of Egypt.
I told that slave to get my slippers. Now where is he?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Pharaoh. How are you today?
Anything you want.
Fine.
How does it feel to rule over thousands of people?
As long as I get what I want and my slaves do their work, everything is fine. If not, off with their heads!
And what about the controversy over the people of Israel? First you tell Moses that they can go, then you tell them that they can't. When are you going to make up your mind?
If I let my people go, I'll lose all my slaves. Who will feed me, dress me, fetch my slippers, and build my tomb?
Of course, if you like frogs and grasshoppers.
Petty annoyances. Cleaning up a few pests give the slaves something to do. Can we get on with it? We've got the exterminator man coming to the palace at 2.
Sure. Martha, our first question goes to you. Now think about this one carefully. Will God forgive you if you don't forgive others? Think hard.
He's God. He can forgive whoever he wants. Can't he?
I'm sorry, I thought this one might be a tough one. Pharaoh, can you answer this question correctly?
Being powerful and immortal is much more important than forgiving someone. I say it's a stupid question.
Well, Mary, it's up to you.
My friend Jesus told a sad story about a guy who borrowed $1 million but couldn't pay it back. So he begged the guy to forgive the debt, which he did.
How come I never heard that story?
Please continue.
Then he turned around and threw a guy who owed him just $1 measly into prison because he couldn't pay him back.
Just $1 measly? I wish I'd heard Jesus tell it.
Martha, don't you remember Jesus saying that we'll be judged in the same way we judge others?
Thinks she knows everything.
So what's your point?
My point is, God won't forgive us if we don't forgive others first.
Good answer, Mary. Now, Martha, it's up to you to tie the score. Now listen carefully. How many times did God say we are to forgive our brother or sister?
I guess you have to forgive someone at least 3 times. 3 is a good biblical number.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
I say, cut off their heads. Who needs a second chance anyway?
Why gotta even bother with these plagues?
What did you say?
Nothing. Mary, can you answer this question correctly?
Jesus talked about forgiveness the last time he visited us. He said that we must forgive our brother or our sister 7 times, 70 times. I think that's
490 times. He really said that? Must have been while I was doing the dishes. Again. 490 times? That's a lot of forgiveness.
Yeah, well, you do know that God is a big God.
Yeah.
Look, I've got to go. I've got a big mess of fleas to clean up and...
The frogs are coming! The frogs are coming! The frogs are coming! The frogs are coming!
Oh, Colby, it was awful. Don't listen to her, Froggy. You're a nice little frog.
Oh, Colby, I dreamed about Pharoah. He was on Beau's game show, and the only right answer was to forgive. But he wouldn't listen. He just wanted to cut off everyone's head. And then this ribbit noise started, like thousands and thousands of frogs were coming.
Yuck! Sounds like a nightmare.
Oh, it was. Colby, I don't want to be stubborn like Pharoah. And then Mary and Martha were my dream, except that was me and Delana. Colby, I don't want to be mad at Delana anymore. Delana, I'm sorry for being angry with you and not forgiving you. Guess I was just being stubborn.
You mean we're still friends?
Of course.
Oh, Lindsey, I'm so sorry for ruining your sweater. I promise I'll get you a new one. I promise
Delana, it really doesn't matter. I have plenty of sweaters. Besides, our friendship is way more important than some dumb old sweater.
But I just did some work for my dad, and it made me feel a whole lot better if I could replace it.
Are you sure?
Absolutely, positively sure. And plus, it'd be fun to go shopping together.
Cool.
It feels good to be forgiven.
And to forgive someone.
It makes you feel all clean inside.
Just like outside after it rains. That's how we can see how truly beautiful God is.
Just look around at all he's created. The whole world is his design. Look at the beauty in every season, from the autumn to summertime. Look at the oceans and at the rivers.
You know, Jesus forgives us any time we ask him to. And the more we give our hearts over to him, the more we actually become like him. If you're having trouble forgiving someone, think about all that Jesus has forgiven you for. Then ask him to change your heart. He'll do it if you ask him to. Have a great day, everyone. See you next time at Colby's Clubhouse. Bye.
Sit, Froggy, sit. Good frog.